Buhari to secretly visit United Kingdom. Barring any last-minute change, President Buhari will on Friday or Saturday leave Nigeria for the United Kingdom for a 4-day program, Sahara reporters had gathered. According to a presidential source, the trip is being kept secret to avoid rampage or any embarrassing protest against the Nigerian president in London. Oh, they find it embarrassing. Wow. President Buhari is leaving for the UK tomorrow or Saturday for a 4-day program. The secret trip has not been announced yet to avoid rampage against him in London. Recall how his last trip attracted protests in London, the source told reporters. Buhari and members of his family routinely travel to the UK for medical treatment amidst the insufficient and poorly equipped hospitals in the oil-rich country. In March, the Nigerian leader went to the UK for what the presidency described as a routine checkup. The trip sparked off a controversy as it coincided with the strike by the National Association of Resident Doctors. To express their displeasure at the medical trip, some Nigerians stormed the Abuja House in London where the president lodged, asking him to return to the country. Since he assumed office on May 29, 2015, Buhari has embarked on medical trips abroad for the last at least five times, covering a period of no fewer than 160 days of the 6 years he has been in power. The following is a timeline of the president's trips for medical treatment. Between February 5th and 10th of 2016, the president took a 6-day vacation in the UK, saying that his doctors lived in England. So, of course, they go into details of the times during the 6 years he's been in government where he actually took a trip to the UK. And, of course, as we know, the last trip was from the 30th of March to the 6th of April 2021. The president embarked on another trip for a routine medical checkup in London, which Reno Mokri actually led. And I think Reno Mokri even flew in from the USA to push that protest. And that was actually really powerful. Why? Because it was so ironic. You're leaving the country for your own medical checkup, of course, knowing that your own country's facilities are very, very bad. And then at that time, Nigerian doctors decided, you know what, we're going to go on strike. So it was just really chaotic at that time. And it was very embarrassing, of course, because even it's a different thing when you have protests in your country. You have protests where you reside and it's your country and everyone has an understanding. But then it's even more embarrassing for you as a president to leave your country and yet residents of the country that you're currently in are out here trying to basically protest against you, which of course they may find embarrassing. And that's basically what it is. So again, I don't know why it's titled Buhari to secretly visit United Kingdom, especially as now it's being reported it's not a secret anymore. But there is a way. Nigerians will find a way, especially in understanding that they will find a way to know where he lives and they will protest against him 100%. Someone here says, thank you, Sahara, for informing us this secret so that we can go and pray for him a journey mercy. God will extradite him back to Nigeria to face God's with wrath judgment. You can exercise your wig of perpetual protesters there again to welcome him. Is Omoyele Shure aware Buhari must go? Alright. Someone here says, how can a president of a country travel secretly? Well, safe journeys secretly or openly. Oh, that's a really, really nice message. It's a deep contrast to all the other messages here where Nigerians are, of course, going for the president. Someone says, I hope this shall be his last travel. He should go never to come back. Well, but he has 2 more years, right? Yeah, 2 more years to rule, and then that's it. Someone else says the aim at changing this nation's name to United African Republic was tactically a bit to confuse us whenever he's sneaking out like this. Of course, hopefully people have realized, but of course when something big is about to happen, they inject confusion, they inject drama and story. And of course, Nigerians like to be entertained, of course. And it's not even that. If something is eye catching, of course, where when it comes to the well being of Nigerians and they have to be attentive, they will be attentive, whether you call it, important or not. But it's definitely a pattern of the government to throw in, a conversation, throw in a confusion, do something that would definitely 100% trigger Nigerians to sort of look into that, of course, which at this time may seem justifiable, but then in the long run and looking holistically, it was unproductive when you analyze and you're like, really and truly, that energy that you actually wasted on condemning and, going in circles about the government, you could have used that same energy to actually find solutions to what your project is, or what you're initially planning to do in the first place. Someone says he wants to go and bribe them with oil money so they can allow him kill Nnamdi Kanu. Southerners in the UK are waiting for you here. And I think that's a good thing. And I think that's a good thing about technology in these day and ages, because we know these things, we see these things again. Nothing can really be kept a secret as much. How efficient can that be? So again, it's like you may do things to certain people, but of course, when the people are educated, the people catch up and they keep up with the news that is going on. They would definitely have a record of what the past governments did and what they're doing right now. So yeah, every action has an expiring date. 100% it does. I think with Nigerians, what makes us lose hope is like the country has been so corrupt and just not it for so long. I don't think Nigerians sort of lose hope in understanding that, what, every time we try, it doesn't work. But then again, it's like you cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So again, Nigerians are going to have to be strategic in how they want a change to happen in their country. Someone here says, whoever that is pretending to be Buhari, trying to sink out, will go and never come back. Someone says, this is not true. How can president visit London secretly? I mean, technically he's going to go see his bosses, because in the UK colonized Nigeria, so, or Great Britain colonized Nigeria, so the ties are definitely still there. I don't know on what grounds the ties still exist, because it's definitely a thing of, okay, fine, neo-colonialism, the aftermath of slavery and colonialism, where basically they still have ties to the country, where they benefit in the profits that are made in the country with the country's resources. Oh, especially, it sounds even odd to say, but especially francophone speaking African countries, they are bearing the brunt of all this. So yeah, put what I think about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.